Hi, my name is Ani. I graduated from Stuyvesant High School, where I was editor-in-chief of the school paper, The Spectator, which is a bi-weekly paper. Comes out every 2 weeks. It's one of the most respected high school newspapers in the country, with a budget of over $10,000 and with a population with like 2,000 copies being produced every issue. So it's got a very large readership, and it's a very respected paper. So that was my main extracurricular activity. Currently, I go to Yale University.
You were editor-in-chief of the school paper,
Yep.
The Spectator,
Mm-hmm.
and you applied to what colleges?
I applied to Harvard, Princeton, and Yale, where I was accepted to all three.
You were accepted to Harvard, Princeton, and Yale.
I was accepted to Harvard, Princeton, and Yale.
My mother's dream child. All right, so
And from speaking to my admissions counselors at Harvard, Princeton, and Yale, the people that handle the applications from my school, they loved my college essay. They said that that was really what distinguished me from the other applicants. And they personally approached me, complimenting me on my writing ability, saying that they loved my paper and wanted to meet me and see who I was.
Harvard, Princeton, and Yale complimented you on your college admissions essay.
Well, the admissions advisors, yes. The admissions
And they
counselors.
wanted to meet you?
They wanted to say hello at the accepted students meet and greet.
That is so impressive. And now you are a tutor for Kweller Prep.
Now I'm a tutor at Kweller Prep. I do tutoring for the Hunter exam, the Stuyvesant exam, the SAT, as well as college essay preparations and all essay preparations in general. Reading, revising, giving you tips on what makes an effective college essay. I feel that when most people set out to write a college essay, it comes off very, very facetious, in that you're trying to sell yourself to a college and make yourself seem as awesome as possible. But college admissions advisors, they read this constantly, every single essay, of how, oh, I hit the winning basketball shot, and then I was, showed my determination and fortitude, and that's why I'm a great person. They don't want to see that. They want to see a creative side of you. They want to see your strengths and your weaknesses, and they want to see you overcoming those weaknesses. And again, I think the best way to do that is through a creative way. I like to think of a college essay as a short story, where you can take the short story as a little microcosm of your life.
That's great. What are some quick tips that you can offer, some do's and don'ts for the college admissions essay? And when you're editing other people's essays, how do you help them start? I feel that the starting point is what students call the most for. They just get writer's block the second they sit down. It's very overwhelming. What advice can you give?
Well, coming up with the idea for the college essay is definitely the most difficult part. I feel that a lot of students like to fall back on generic topics. What I would do is sit down with a student and have them tell me something about themselves. Tell me their life story, so to speak, in an hour. And whatever the student decides to tell me are going to be the things that the student finds most interesting about themselves. And from that pool of topics, we can pick one that the student feels is a complete story that gives the essay reader an impression of who they are, again, their strengths and their weaknesses, and how they overcame those weaknesses.
How do you encourage students to limit their essays? Because again, what would you say is a good word count or a good page length?
I feel that when I was writing college essays, I was constantly told to keep it around, told to keep my essays 500 to 750 words, and told that a college admissions advisor doesn't want to read more than that. But I think that is completely unfounded. I think if you have an interesting essay, something that the person wants to read, it doesn't matter how long it is. I think having too short of an essay would definitely be a problem if you don't make your point, if you don't fully form your thoughts. But again, I don't think that an essay should have a length. Of course, you don't want to go overboard, and come up with a 2,000 word essay, because that's not going to be read, but you definitely shouldn't feel limited by word counts. You should feel that as long as you make your point, then you've written a successful